In a world marred by conflict and struggle, the power of cinema lies not only in its ability to entertain but also to provoke deep emotions and challenge established narratives. The impact of war on humanity is a theme that has been explored extensively in film, and yet, amidst the countless war movies, a select few manage to rise above the rest, delivering a poignant and thought-provoking message against the glorification of warfare. In this essay, we will delve into what truly makes a film anti-war, transcending the superficial to touch the hearts and minds of its audience. The allure of war, often perpetuated by propaganda and glorification, has deceived generations into believing the nobility of armed conflict. However, a true anti-war film transcends these illusions and provides a stark counter-narrative. The deceptive allure of war. Many films tend to romanticize war, painting it as a grand adventure or a noble cause. A genuine anti-war film strips away these rose-tinted glasses, exposing the brutal reality and senseless loss that lies beneath the surface. Humanizing the combatants, portraying the toll of conflict. A key element of anti-war cinema is the portrayal of soldiers as multifaceted individuals, each grappling with their own fears, doubts, and hopes. By humanizing the combatants, these films make it impossible to view war as a simplistic clash of heroes and villains. Questioning authority and motives. Critically examining the motives behind war and the decisions of those in power is a hallmark of anti-war cinema. These films challenge the unquestioning obedience to authority and shed light on the hidden agendas that drive conflicts. Averting jingoism, subverting nationalism. Anti-war films often challenge the dangerous ideologies of nationalism and jingoism. They demonstrate the futility of dividing humanity along nationalistic lines, emphasizing our shared humanity instead. The trauma and aftermath of battle. War doesn't end on the battlefield. Its effects linger long after the guns fall silent. True anti-war films explore the psychological and emotional scars that soldiers and civilians carry, offering a more comprehensive view of the true cost of conflict. Rejecting heroic archetypes. Traditional heroism is often glorified in war movies, but anti-war cinema rejects these one-dimensional portrayals. It highlights the internal struggles and moral dilemmas faced by individuals caught in the chaos of war. Shattering the illusion of glory. The romanticized notion of wartime glory is shattered in anti-war films, which vividly depict the horrors and atrocities that accompany armed conflict. This approach forces the audience to confront the harsh realities that are conveniently omitted in glorifying narratives. Anti-war symbolism and metaphor. Metaphors and symbolism can be powerful tools in conveying anti-war messages. From doves of peace to shattered landscapes, these symbols communicate the devastating impact of war in ways words often cannot. The art of cinematic realism. The immersive power of cinema lies in its ability to create realistic worlds. Anti-war films use this realism to transport audiences into the heart of the conflict, evoking empathy and genuine emotional reactions. The subtle sounds of dissonance. The auditory experience in anti-war films is carefully curated to create dissonance. Juxtaposing haunting scores with scenes of destruction, these films amplify the emotional impact and discomfort associated with war. Narrative structure, unconventional perspectives. Anti-war films often utilize non-linear storytelling or unconventional perspectives to disrupt traditional narratives. This approach challenges viewers to question their assumptions and consider alternative viewpoints. Resisting simplistic endings. War is complex and rarely concludes with simple resolutions. True anti-war films resist the temptation to tie up loose ends neatly, opting instead for open-ended conclusions that reflect the ambiguity and ongoing consequences of conflict. A call to empathy and action. Above all, anti-war films are a call to empathy and action. By stirring emotions and inspiring reflection, these films encourage audiences to question the status quo and actively strive for a world free from the horrors of war. Conclusion. In a cinematic landscape saturated with war narratives, true anti-war films stand out as beacons of honesty and compassion. Through their unwavering commitment to portraying the grim realities of conflict, these films challenge us to confront the old lie that war is glorious and instead recognize its devastating toll on humanity.